Hello everyone. My name is Alban Heral. I'm with my colleague Jason Hunter. We are joining you from the Europe. I'm in France and Jason is in Spain. We are both Blue Ocean strategy experts and we have supported your students during the Inter-University Innovation Challenge with a 3-day Blue Ocean virtual bootcamp. And we are very excited to discover now the final project built by your students. This bootcamp we have made was made possible with the support of the French Embassy in South Africa, and we want to thank them here. Today we will share with you some materials about how Blue Ocean strategy can develop a new kind of innovation for a city around the world, because it's very connected, it's international, and we call it BlueCity. We'll present you the main principles of BlueCity. Before we start, I would like to warmly thank the City of Tshwane, all the stakeholders of the Inter-University Innovation Challenge, and especially Isaiah Engelbrecht, my friend, and Mathieu Bécu from the French Embassy. So, as you know, Blue Ocean strategy, maybe you have heard about it. It's a bestseller at first. It's research, is based on research on the Harvard Business Review from the INSEAD. The two teachers and researchers are here, Chan Kim from Korea and René Mauborgne from the US. They are both teachers and researchers at the INSEAD, the French MBA located in Paris and in Singapore. They have created the Blue Ocean Strategy Institute. And they have pointed the fact that you can find a new growth, a new value when you go out from the competition and you can find your own space. What is Blue Ocean strategy when we talk about city and nations also? City, they are facing global challenges. The speed and scale of urbanization brings challenge, including meeting accelerated demand for affordable housing, well-connected transport systems, other infrastructure, basic services, jobs, and this particularly with nearby 1 billion urban poor who live in informal settlements to be near opportunities. So here we have identified the 6 key issues, key problematics for cities globally. National governments impose new regulation and laws on the cities and local governments to manage, yet provide no funding to do so. There is a global marketplace where cities compete to attract new businesses, new entrepreneurs, new businesses are developing, new technologies, and you need to attract these new talents, these new people, these new brains. Rapid urbanization, it's a big strain for basic infrastructure, coupled with more frequent and extreme weather events linked to global climate change, is exacerbating the impact of environmental threats and resources also. Cities need resources such as water, food, energy to be viable. Inequality is growing all around the world when it comes to both the provision of basic resources and resilience against environmental threats. The forecast is uneven for different groups of urban inhabitants. And the COVID, of course, you know this impact on the public health, on the economy. So what we have developed, it's called BlueCity. It's Blue Ocean strategy mixed with international collaboration, open innovation, to reach inclusion and to develop new services, new public services. International collaboration, it's all about connecting cities, regions, countries all around the world to work all together, to think all together, to bring the skills all together. Open innovations is to create new way of working, new way of developing innovation. When you bring people, city, corporate in charge of infrastructure, startups, innovators, students, entrepreneurs, when you bring all these people together and you make them join the same team from the beginning of your innovation process, it is really the best way to deliver a very good level of innovation. And inclusion, because BlueCity, the first objective of BlueCity is to detect new values, to create new value from opportunities coming from directly the hidden needs of people who are currently excluded from the public services. So it's all about inclusion. And of course, you need to follow a very innovative and very strong process to go out of the competition, to find a new way, to diverge. It's Blue Ocean strategy for national development. I will hand over to Jason.
Yes, essentially, what we're looking at is people say, "Oh, this is about business. This is about creating new markets." Well, actually, municipal governments also face the same challenges as business do. So it's about having that mindset change. It's about looking across categories, not looking at the same resource base to fund innovation. It's about looking at the factors of disproportionate influence. It's about focusing on what to eliminate and reduce to bring down cost and pain points, and what to raise and create to provide much higher impact public services. And key to this, and we've been working with cities and different governments for the last 20 years now. And actually my first experience internationally was as a graduate student of doing urban planning and strategy was actually in South Africa in the 1990s. So it's been a long journey. But key to executing this, and our time is a little short today, so I'll at any time provide you with some case studies. But the key thing is this last point, fair process. If we can go to the next slide. And all of these initiatives across the world, we found this one thing that is really, really important. It's not just where you want to go, but it's how do you get there? It's bringing multi-stakeholder groups together to not just have a kumbaya. It's actually, we found a methodology in change management, which really has a higher success rate than we found in any other way. So it's both working together, working collaboratively, but it's really about their process. Go to the next slide, please. And as I mentioned, we don't really have time to go into the case study, but what we found is that, traditionally in change management theory, we believe it's the what. What do I get from the government? What do I get from an innovation lab? But we found time and time again, it's not so much about the what, it's about the how you get there. So it isn't about the distributive justice, who gets what and how. It's about the procedural justice. It's about, that's why we call it fair process, because it breaks that time transformation trade-off by focusing on acts and activities. Leaders need to eliminate and reduce, again, to bring down the pain points and free up resources, in which disproportionate acts and activities can we raise and create to provide the procedural justice, the how, but also the what do people get at the end of the day across stakeholders. So I want to leave you with that. And again, we can go through more and more of the work we've done when we have more time. Owen?
Yeah, thanks, Jason. Yeah, it's a pity, but yeah, we would maybe present this case in India, but water, drinkable water, we had some years ago. Maybe we present it another time. So here, just to leave with some words about Blue Ocean Awards, these big events we have created in 2014, so 7 years ago. It's the 7th edition now. It will happen in March 2031. And for the first time, we are very happy. First, it was in France. We have developed it in France. All the regions in France have their Blue Ocean Awards now. And we are very happy to become international this year in 21 and to have the South Africa as the first country to have their own Blue Ocean Awards, first edition, connected directly to all the other editions we'll have on the same day. It will be a very new way of events. It will be connected. It will be hybrid with online and offline event. The origin of Blue Ocean Award, here you can see René Mauborgne, one of the two writers and researchers with Chen Kim. She's attending here at the Ministry of the Economy in France. We are located every year at the Ministry of the Economy in France from 2014. And it's all about market creation. So this event is dedicated to support entrepreneurs, companies, SMEs, corporate, any kind, and also, of course, public organizations who are able to create new markets. They go out from the competitions. They don't face the competitors. They don't face with standard offerings. They just go out and find a new way, a new value they bring to their market or to their citizens or entrepreneurs or companies. And they are able to create this new market. Here you have some examples of value gap, the value reached by our formal winners from 2014. You can see a big increase. It's the proof by the figures that with this event, we are able to detect the future very key project, the future key success in any country, and we hope for the first time in South Africa. Here you can see our planning. The planning we'll have for the next edition in March 21. It will be, as I said, 4 editions, one in Paris, one in Bordeaux in France, maybe it's very famous for the wine, one in Lyon, and one in Pretoria. We are very proud and very happy to have this first international edition in South Africa with the support of the French embassy, and the French ambassador will be one of the key officials launching that with the support, of course, very happy of South Africa, city of Tshwane. It will be all broadcasted on YouTube. It will be all supported and visible on Forbes.fr and the Forbes magazine. You can see, just to give you an overview, it will be online moments and hybrid moments with the 4 ceremonies taking place in a row. They will be all broadcasted on YouTube. All the ceremony result will be broadcasted on YouTube. And we are looking for around 2,000 online participants. We have connected, so as I said, for the first time, we are very proud to launch the first South African Blue Ocean Awards. As you can see, it's connected. We had, in September, we are very proud to deliver with Jason this virtual bootcamp, Blue Ocean virtual bootcamp, where we were supporting the students with visual awakening as the first workshop, then visual exploration, and then visual strategy creation, following a very short Blue Ocean process. But it was very interesting to support the students on that and to see how they can use this Blue Ocean toolbox and to give a chance to their project and maybe to transform their mindset. It was very nice. And for the first time, it will be in March 21. We'll be very happy to reward one of the 4 winners you will celebrate today at your final, and we'll be very happy to welcome all the winners, all the participants in the French embassy in March 21, and to reward one of them as a French Blue Ocean Award from South Africa. Yeah, just to give you to end on that, we're very proud to have a reward pack growing every year. It's growing. It's all about investment. It includes investment. It includes business opportunities. It includes visibility, very high level international visibility, online, offline, in the media. It's a very big, very full reward pack. We'll be very happy to deliver it to the first South African Blue Ocean Award. Thank you for attention, and we hand over now. Enjoy your day in Pretoria, and we are very happy to discover soon the winners.